Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm really happy to announce that I'm taking over Zed's account النهارده. I think it's a perfect time for me and Nana to take over their account. It's just a start of something really exciting. Zed's working on a big campaign وهيبقى فيها a variety and a window of entertainment for everyone who's at home. I'm just the first of many إن شاء الله. قبل ما نبتدي كلاس بتاع النهارده او قبل ما نبتدي flowing, I want to share with you a few tips, my own personal tips on how to stay healthy في الوقت اللي احنا فيه ده. I know it's a very difficult time وناس كتير قاعدين في البيت and هيجننوا من القعدة في البيت. I'm really happy ان انا اقول لكم a few tips and tricks that انا personally ساعدوني قوي with that stay at home. I'm trying to read out what everyone's saying برضه عشان احاول ارد عليكم. So first thing is حاولوا تخلوا عندكم روتين في البيت. So instead of just being at home والدنيا chaotic and you're sleeping late and you're waking up late, حاولوا تحطوا that same routine that normally لو الحياة ماشية عادي وفي شغل هيبقى عندكم. So try to find a routine. That's step one. Step two, أنا عارفة إن كل الناس دلوقتي ابتدت تطبخ and everyone's going crazy with cooking. But try to cook بقى healthy recipes. يعني there are so many platforms دلوقتي إن انتوا تطلعوا recipes حلوة. A lot of people are sharing. حتى it gives you creativity شوية إن انتوا تطلعوا energy و to use your mind in that creative aspect إن انتوا تطلعوا healthy recipes and yummy food. And also try to move. Again, ناس كتير قوي ابتدت تتمرن الأيام دي which is honestly حاجة تفرح يعني وحاجة حلوة قوي إنه كله ابتدى يتحرك وكله بقى فيه awareness أكتر يعني we had to quarantine to figure that out but it's still something really positive that we're getting out of it. But try to move as much as you can. A daily 30-minute workout, even a walk الصبح في الدنيا بدري والشوارع فاضية عشان ما يبقاش فيه زحمة. But try to do that. And طبعا try to practice some yoga. I believe honestly in yoga is just not just physical food, it's also brain food. Your yoga practice فيها the physical part, فيها the meditative part, and فيها the breathing part and the emotional part. فالحتة دي I think كلنا محتاجينها دلوقتي لأن كلنا قاعدين في البيت. ناس كتير قوي if you're not working your mind and if you're not investing your mind properly هتلاقوا ان انتوا your mind takes you places. Think of your mind, it's an instrument that you get to train. فلما ببتدي ان انا الانسترومنت دي مش بستعملها ممكن automatically لو الدنيا the atmosphere نفسه is negative it's gonna take me to negative areas. Through your yoga practice through meditation حتى بالذات بتحاولوا as much as you can to train your brain into positivity. يعني it takes time طبعا, it doesn't happen overnight. But again, everything beautiful takes time. ففكروا فيها في الحتة دي. And put in the work and it's going to be rewarding. Today's class معايا, it's going to be a 30-minute of very simple movement. It's open for everyone. كل اللي قاعدين في البيت اللي نفسهم يجربوا يوجا, نفسهم يفهموا to unroll شوية. The campaign, Zed's campaign is called It's Time To, and I think it's time to stretch your mind and your body. It's time to become more open-minded on different ways you can get it deeper into your mind, get deeper into your body, and also في ساعات بيبقى like an emotional release when you practice your yoga practice. You might kind of unravel that today. I just want you to keep an open mind and just have fun. And it's time to flow. So for today's class, we're gonna start seated on our heels. So if you need to grab your mat, find your mat, please do that. Then I want you to find a seat on your mat with your hands into your inner thighs, with your spine nice and long, belly button pulling in. وعلى طول, whenever you are gonna breathe or do any breathing or whenever you're seated in a posture like that, make sure that you're not sitting like that, that you're nice and tall, so your lungs are free to breathe. لو أنا قاعدة كده, I'm closing off on my lungs. I can't breathe in that way. So I want everyone to find a seat on their heels with their toes untucked behind them. Now let's all close the eyes off, sit up nice and tall, and together we're gonna start with 5 deep breaths. So I want you to inhale fully through the nose, and exhale, seal the lips, and exhale through the nose. 4 more just like that. Inhale, and exhale. Release. 3 more. Try to hear your own breathing. Two more. Long inhalation and sweet exhalation. Final one. Inhale everyone. And exhale. Release. Then keeping your eyes closed, just like me, I ask everyone to bring their hands to their heart center, like a prayer, thumbs pointing towards your heart. And before moving today or flowing, I want you to set an intention. And since the theme of today is about feeling it out, so maybe this could be your intention for today. To feel out your breath, to feel out your body, and to feel an emotional release, a mental release, and physical space. Then gently, let's all bring the eyes open, release the hands, and we're gonna start today on hands and knees. So I want you to bring your hands on your mat, bring your knees underneath your hips, and start feeling out your motion as you start drawing circles around your hands. Keeping your hands as a base and just feeling out the spine today, feeling out the body today. Is it tight? Is it open? Is it active? Are you feeling lazy today? All of those are feelings. Then we're going to take it from the right to the left. And again, just tuning into movement, waking up the body. In today's class, I'm not going to focus too much on alignment. It's more about feeling and tuning in. So as you move, just feel all body parts waking up without judging or labeling yourself. Let's find our center back into the middle, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And I want you to inhale, arch the spine, pull the heart forward, lift the gaze up into your cow. And then you're going to exhale, press the hands down, pull the belly, round it into your cat. Inhale, open, feeling the spine beautifully unravel into your cow. Then exhale, feel your heart protecting inwards into your cat. Beautiful. 3 more, just like that, tuning in to your breath, feeling out the spine. Exhale, round it out. 2 more. Inhale, arch the spine. Let the movement reflect like domino effects. Exhale, round it out. Final one. Let's all inhale, arch, pull the heart forward, gaze forward, look up. Exhale, press, round, and tuck it out. Then gently move your hips back into a child's pose. But this child's pose, I want you to extend your arms forward and away from you, pressing all 10 fingers down, and let that press pull your armpits in, extending the arm and lengthening. So I'm not passive in my child's pose. My arms are really active. My hips are driving back, and I'm lengthening the backs of the arms. I'm lengthening the spine. 1 more breath here. Inhale, and as you exhale, let it out. Now let's all inhale back like we're moving into our cow, but then we're going to exhale into downward facing dog. Finding your down dog. Maybe some of you have never done down dog before. So before moving into a more static position, I want you to find space as you move in your downward dog, swaying the hips from side to side, releasing the hips, releasing the side body, just tuning in and feeling how the body feels today. Then we're going to find our center on our mat, heels behind the toes, hands aligned properly. Make sure you look at your hands, armpits pulling in and heart melting down. From here, we're going to do some spinal rolls together. So I want you to inhale, lift the heels, round the belly, bring the shoulders over the wrist bones as you round forward, creating a semicircle. Then you're going to exhale, bend the knees, arch the spine, just like cat-cow, and melt the hips back and away. Inhale, lift the heels, round the spine, create a semicircle with the body. Exhale, bend the knees, arch the spine, and melt the hips back. Beautiful. 3 more, just like that, tuning in with your sensation. Inhale, round forward, articulating the spine. Exhale, melt it back. 2 more, inhale, round forward, bring the shoulders over the wrists. Then exhale, bend the knees, arch the spine, melt back, gazing forward. 1 more, inhale, round forward, tucking the chin to the chest. Exhale, lift the gaze forward, bend the knees, and melt the hips back. Beautiful. Then we're going to find our downward dog, and we're all going to inhale, reach the right foot up, back, and away, bending the right knee, and bringing your right foot towards your left butt cheek. I want you to feel space here in that front right psoas, the front line of the right leg. Feel the heart melting even more, and that also creates space in the left leg, the left hamstring. 1 more breath here. Inhale, then exhale, right your breath forward, bringing the right knee forward, bringing the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Once you land, soften your left knee down, and let's all walk the fingers wider than the shoulders. And together, we're going to start swaying the hips and opening up here. Feeling how the hips feel today. So again, you don't have to look exactly like how I look today. I just want you to tune in. Maybe you pull the heart forward even more. Maybe you're moving from side to side, you're swaying the hips. Maybe your hands are underneath the shoulders, because today this is what feels good in your body. Just make sure that as you move, you're tuning in and you're breathing. You're finding that awareness in the body. You're finding that space in the hips that you need. 1 more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Let it out. Then let's all inhale. Reach the right arm up towards the sky, reaching up, up, up. And as you exhale, extend and melt your right hand back behind you. You can stay here, just twisting and pressing the hips forward. But if you want to go deeper, you're going to start bringing awareness into that backward foot. And you're going to grab the foot from the outside with the right hand. And then you're going to start putting your heel towards your bum, lifting the heart up towards the sky. And maybe you close your eyes off here and you're just breathing. Many of us, when we get into hip openers, we start feeling so much. So I just want you to breathe and feel. Release emotions if you have a lot of emotions clogged. Let something go today. 2 more breaths here. Keep pulling that heel towards the bum. Keep pulling the shoulder back and away, and you're opening your heart. Final breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gently release the foot. Bring your fingers forward. Release the left foot down. Then together we're going to press the fingers, press the hips back, and make our way into a forward fold. Extending the right leg on the outside of the right hand, melting the hips back, and softening the heart down. If you feel that you can bring your hands down here, you can try that variation. Just again, feel it out. Maybe you move the spine from side to side. Maybe you're swaying the hips back and forth, so you don't necessarily have to stay static in your stretches. You can always find those little simple pulses. One more breath here. Inhale. Then together we're going to exhale. Place the right foot back down onto your mat. Walk both hands forward, staying onto the fingertips. And exhale, we're going to walk the left foot forward, bringing both feet forward and sinking into our malasana, our spine. And if your ankles are super tight, what you can do here is go wider with the feet. It helps a lot. Then start swaying here from side to side, releasing the hips. Maybe you bring the hands to the heart because it feels good today to straighten the spine. But maybe you're in a more rounded position because today you just want to be rounded. There isn't right or wrong. There's just sensation and how you're feeling today. One more breath here. Inhale, everyone. And exhale, let it out. Then let's all inhale. Bring the hands to the heart center. Exhale, reach the arms up as you stand tall, lengthening the body. Then we're going to inhale, press the hips forward, arch the spine, look up, stretching that front line of the body. And as you exhale, heel toe your feet closer and melt all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, pull the belly in, press the bum back. Everyone exhale, place the hands onto your mat, bend your knees, walk your right foot back, walk your left foot back, making your way into your downward facing dog. Taking a breath in down dog, making sure you're properly aligned. Inhale here, and exhale, let it out. Now let's all inhale, lift the opposite leg, the left knee, bend the knee, and again, bringing your left heel towards your right butt cheek. I want you to feel it out. Feel that left psoas opening up. Feel the heart melting towards the right thigh. Feel the breath opening you up. Again, you don't have to look a certain way. It's all about feeling. No labeling, no judgment, just love towards yourself. One more breath here. Inhale. Then together we're going to exhale, round, creating a big circle with that left knee and placing your left foot forward on the outside of the left hand. Once it lands, lower your right knee down, walk your fingers wider than your shoulders, and again, just start swaying and finding those circles into the hips. And again, maybe you're moving, maybe you're more static. Wherever you are, I just want you to feel it out. Having zero judgment towards yourself today. One more breath here. Inhale. And together we're going to exhale. This time place the right hand underneath the shoulder. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, shift your hands backwards towards the backward foot. Keep extending the arm first. Then when you can't extend anymore, pull your heel towards your bum. Grab your foot from the outside of the hand and start pulling your heel towards you as you melt your hips forward, putting the left shoulder away. Gazing upwards, gazing skywards, wherever it feels good on your neck. So don't turn your neck too hard where it hurts, just let it be organic. Staying here, pulling the hip closer, pulling the shoulder further away, and breathing. One more breath. Let's all inhale and exhale. Let it out. Then gently, we're going to release that foot. We're going to bring the left hand forward to meet the right, and together we're going to exhale. You can shorten your stance if you need to, and melt the bum back. And again, no need to stay static. You can move, sway backward and forward, sideways, just tuning in to sensation. Letting the breath be your fuel, feeding your body with breath. So much breath, you feel lighter. One more breath here. Inhale. Then we're all going to exhale. Place the left foot down, bend the knee, and walk your right foot One more time into your malasana, your yogic squat. Then this time I want everyone to clasp the fingers behind the head, and you're going to pull yourself inwards into your malasana like a little ball, thinking of being in a closed position, stretching all of the back line of your body, feeling a beautiful stretch moving from the back of the head all the way down into your sacrum. That's the lowest part of your spine. And you can find simple, organic movements here, just swaying the hips from side to side, releasing, letting go. Again, we're just creating space. We're finding breath, and we're releasing. So don't think of any barriers. Any physical barriers are a reflection of mental barriers. Try to keep that in your mind always. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Let it out. Then gently release the clasp. And this time we're going to start lifting the hips up towards the sky as we heel toe, the feet hip width apart. Then I want everyone to find the right arm, right fingers extended in front of you. And then with your left hand, you're going to grab your right ankle and you're going to start pulling yourself towards your thighs as you twist. Feeling a beautiful stretch in the backs of the legs. Feeling a beautiful stretch on the right side of the body. And you can even walk your hand further forward or even towards the left a little. You're going to feel more into that right side. Staying here for 2 more breaths, creating space, making sure that you're pulling yourself close as you breathe. Then gently undo the clasp and we're going to switch it. You're going to extend your left fingers forward. Right hand finds the outside of the left ankle. And again, just pull yourself underneath your left armpit. Melt your heart towards your thighs. Extend your arm forward and breathe. Releasing. And that simple twist is really healthy for your spine. Many of us forget to twist, or we never actually do. 2 more breaths here. Maybe you walk that left hand towards the right side even more and you twist even more. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Let it out. Then gently undo. Bring your hands back on underneath your shoulders. Walk your right foot back. Walk your left foot back. Maybe it feels good to take just a simple vinyasa here. So shift forward, chaturanga, inhale, open up, upward, facing dog, pull the shoulders back, heart forward, and exhale, downward, facing dog. Once you find your down dog, everyone inhale, reach your right leg up, back, and away. Exhale, right knee, right triceps, right foot, left wrist, gently melt your right leg down as you slide your left leg back. Then soften your left knee down. Bring your forearms in front of you, bringing the palms together. Or maybe create a pillow with your arms and you melt your left cheek onto your arms, closing off into a sleeping pigeon. So I want you to stay here for 5 deep breaths, releasing that outer right hip, squeezing your inner thighs together. And whenever you're in pigeon, think of the knees pulling towards one another. I'm trying to open up and release and create space as I squeeze the knees towards one another. This helps me square my hips, really, so you get deeper and more proper into your stretch. 2 more breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. 1 more deep breath, inhale and exhale, let it out. Then gently lift your head, place your hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your backward foot, lift your right leg up, and we're all gonna just Circle that right knee, releasing the hips, releasing the tension. Then we're gonna gently release the right foot down and we're gonna move towards the left side. Inhale, open, reach, find space. Exhale, left knee, left triceps, left foot, right wrist. Melt your leg down as you slide your right foot back, gently releasing the right knee down, untucking the toes, creating that pillow with your arms, and this time melting your right cheek, on your arms, finding a sleeping pigeon. And again, make sure you're squeezing the inner thighs, the knees towards one another, pulling that left hip back, right hip forward, creating space in your hips with your breath. It's all about sensation. You're releasing emotions. For some people, pigeon could be really intense because a lot of us, we hold all of our tension or all of our emotions in the hips. So I want you to think of that when you're breathing. Think of, what can I release now with my exhalation? Any emotions, any feelings that weigh you down. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Let it out. Then gently lift the crown of the head. Press the hands. And then I want everyone to walk the left leg back, making your way onto your belly. Once you find your belly, bring your right arm into a cactus shape. So you're going to create that 90-degree angle with the arms, with the right hand, right arm, making sure elbow and shoulder are on the same line, hand pressing down, and then with my left hand, I'm going to press into the ground underneath the shoulder, lifting my left leg up. Then I want you to twist with that left leg, melting the foot down, keeping the right leg extended, melting your right cheek onto your mat, and opening here. This feels really good on the right side of the body, into the chest, and into the heart. So take long, deep breaths here, just creating that beautiful space, twisting and opening up. If you've never done that one, might be challenging in the beginning, but the more you do those stretches, the more organic they're going to feel in your body. The more your body's actually going to crave them. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Release. Final one. Inhale, everyone. Maybe you twist even more. And exhale, stay. Then we're all going to inhale, straighten the left leg, and gently, with control, melt back onto your belly. And we're going to switch it the other way around. Left hand onto the mat, elbow lined with the shoulder, hand lined with the elbow. Then bring your right fingers underneath your shoulder. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right foot behind you, left cheek onto your mat as you open up here. Keeping the right hand pressing down to open me even more. Feeling space, and you're always going to feel differently towards the right side and the left side. Our bodies are not symmetrical. So we always work towards finding balance. It's not necessarily that we're going to find the perfect balance in the body, because nothing's perfect, but we try to move towards balance, towards equality. 1 more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Let it out. Then gently undo yourself, straightening the right leg, melting the foot with control back onto your mat. Bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders. We're all going to inhale, pull the shoulders back into Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, hands down, lift the heart, open up, and exhale, stay. Just really simple here, staying for 5 breaths. And if this feels good on your shoulder and into your heart and in your spine, you can press your hands down to get deeper into your seal, pulling the shoulders back, pulling the hands towards you, active with the tops of the feet, lifting the knees up and gazing forward. 3 more breaths here. Just try to find length, find awareness into your body. 1 more breath. Try to really pull the heart forward, open up. And exhale, let it out. Then gently melt your elbows, melt the forehead down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, and slide yourself back into your child's pose. Staying in child's pose for just 1 more breath. Inhale here. And exhale. Let it out. And let's all lift up, cross the legs underneath you, and make your way onto your bum. Finding your hips onto your mat. I want everyone to extend their legs in front of them. Bring the big toes together, straighten your spine, and let's all inhale. Reach the arms up towards the sky as we pull the belly in, and together